So it was hard for us to start a church and use only one language. Everyone was saying when Assyrians gathered, they cannot walk along well. You will be fighting. You are hot-blooded. But I knew that if we bring this hot blood to the Lord, just like our forefathers 2,000 years ago took the word of the Lord to China, we can bring an awakening in Los Angeles. Some older lady gave me a call at that time. I never knew her. She had never met us. She was a member of another church. She didn't want to come to our church or to service. But she called us. And she told us, why don't you want to do a new job in Los Angeles? There's a new Syrian guy, his name is Joseph. Call him. He will arrange for you and you will find a place and you will start getting together. I couldn't find Joseph. But the Lord brought Joseph. I'm thankful to Brother David. And this showed me that the Lord is supporting us with the work of other elders in the city. And there was another sister, Sparvin Mushana, her brother is here. I remember that I knew this person in Iran when I had just become a believer. She said, the Lord has brought you here. You have to start a work in Assyrian. We were bringing excuses and saying our Assyrian is not very well. I don't speak Assyrian well. She said it's the Lord's will for you. She was ready that the group, the youth that was gathering in her place, to bring them in my house. This was the same group that Ashur had called me about. Why don't you want to help them? We finally accepted. We started a Bible study on Sunday nights from 8 to 11. It was a good opportunity. We served and we had fellowship. So every Sunday at 11 a.m. they would go to Santa Monica. 6:30 we would be back in the valley. So I would drive 50 miles. Very tired. And as soon as it's 7 o'clock, now the youth would come. We would prepare the house to start a new service. We did this for 1 year. But we were not ready to start a church. Until I went to Springfield, Missouri. I went to my own graduation there. So I went and saw the missionaries there. I became friends with Ron Tuttle. We went to a church called James River Assembly. 6,000 members. When I heard how this church started, 30 people. In a city when everyone else there was assembly of God, there was no need for another new church. But the Lord had blessed them. 6,000 Americans. They were sitting there and listening to preaching in English. No one was telling them you're nationalistic patriots. No one was telling them you are patriots, nationalistic. And then the Lord told me in that service, take the cottons out of your ears. You're a Syrian. If you start a service in Assyrian and preach in Assyrian, sing in Assyrian, no one will say why you're a patriotic Assyrian. I was born in Assyrian, can't do anything else. So when I returned from there, we prayed with Rita. We called the district.
Welcome.
Our brother from district is here. Welcome. He helped us and he gave us a few addresses of Assemblies of God.
West Valley Christian Center,
West Valley Christian Center right here was 5 minutes from our home. When we came here, Rita and I and our children, we were sitting there. The first time Pastor Ken was preaching. And we spoke after the service with him. He was very happy and he said we should have an appointment with himself and with the board. And he said that the Lord has answered our prayers. That we had been praying about another nationality to come here and to start a congregation. Now you Assyrians are here, welcome. His reception. His friendly, his sympathetic attitude. I could see that the Lord wanted us to start this church. I'm very happy and glad that we started with a very small group. We have been up and down. But our face is hard. like our forefathers. And the Lord has brought others here. We have some believers here whose hearts are in the work of the Lord. I know that the Lord wants us to be a good cause in the Assyrian nation. The Lord bless you.